Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, are we all going to take off and start flying then?
Yeah, let me just get the old bird going.
I'm at the end of 27R, ready to head west.
I'm in trouble with out of it control because I'm on the end of the runway with chocks and tie downs and a tow bar. I'm sure I'll get frowned upon for that.
And the cargo door open.
Cargo door.
Ajar.
Cargo doors. Is it? To settle me. Yeah. Now done.
TOS system test okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
What was that?
My TOS system test is okay. EGLL to EGHC activate.
Right, in the famous words.
Well, I'm gonna rolling
Brakes off and rolling.
Already.
There's a bloody great jet in front of me. Oh, it's moving. It's taking off as well.
Oops.
rolling.
Something's just gone through me.
John, you're in front of me now, I think, just...
There's a lot of people at Heathrow tonight. Oh my god, I'm going to fly through a... Oh. Just chopped its... Carry on. There's an awful lot of people at Heathrow tonight.
Where is that?
Up in the air, going past
Someone's
T5. Bye, Heathrow. Bye.
We're rolling already, then, are we?
I'm in the air. I'm just going over the perimeter road and now the M25. So I know this bit of the country, I know pretty well. And all the reservoirs that they've got there.
Rolling.
Heading towards Windsor Castle. Yes. Yes.
It's going to fly underneath this massive jet. I think.
I think Queenie's up in Hollywood. Oh, is she not in Hollywood? I think she might be up in Scotland.
No, she came back today, I think.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's going to be over where we're flying over then.
I think she came back possibly in relation to what's going on.
Oh, because he's going to have a little interview with her to say I'm handing in my resignation,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Oh, is he sucking it in, is he?
Oh, that's what, yeah.
Is he?
Half his government resigned. 5 more today.
Yeah, but does that mean he's actually going to do it, though? Has he said he is, or is he?
Tony, 38 today.
Gee.
It's history. There's extended press on the telly, isn't there? They smell blood.
Yeah.
He's had it.
He's had it, yeah.
He'll have no choice to just be backed into a corner, won't he, really?
So he's going to replace him then?
HMP. Rishi Sunak, Penny Mordaunt. You know Penny Mordaunt?
Yeah.
She's quite good actually. She's an MP for Plymouth. She's quite a cool customer. She's one of these sort of dark horses that might come out and surprise everyone.
Can you say that?
Oh, probably not actually.
What's that?
Can't say dark horse, can you?
Yeah, you can.
An outsider. Can you still say dark horse?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Good to
Can't say something like that, the world's going to took softer.
Dark horse. Yes, the world.
Everyone knows what he means.
Yeah.
Right,
And if anyone takes offence, forgive him.
well, it's a yeah. If you take an offence, then you're obviously steeplechasing.
Yeah.
No, dark horse.
Lloyd's haven't you can do it. Or in Lloyd's.
Oh, it'd be good to have a. It'd be good to have a. Probably good to have a warning. Why is it doing that? Why is it clicking?
What's clicking?
Oh right, okay, that's good. That's right.
There's an FA-AT following us at 34,000 feet. Have you seen his name?
No. What is it?
I've got to read it.
Goosey or
I'm
something.
I can't read it.
I'm going to repeat it.
Pope, bummer.
I can't see it. Is he above or behind?
Well, it'd definitely be above. He's at 30. Actually, he's now at 6.
There he is. Oh God, no, I can't say that.
You can't say that, no.
Everyone can see it on the screen as I'm in
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes. We didn't say it.
So I'm not saying it, but you can see it. It's gone.
Crashed and burned.
It's a bummer.
Right, so
Right, going over Reading now. That's Reading. Oh, right, I knew that.
early
Maybe
flight
you can say,
onto
maybe
pilot
you
roads.
translate his name politely to something like no, sad.
But when you pronounce it differently,
Well, no, you could use different words. Could you like click?
Piper Lima, India Papa, please acknowledge.
And I don't know, maybe.
Yes, it's disappeared really. Warning, Azure online text-to-speech service unavailable.
You know why? I know why that happens.
I've not got
because,
that.
Because Heathrow's so busy.
Could be.
Inbound
Once
ILS
we're out
runway
of its
27 right
catchment
approach.
area, I think that leaves off a bit.
Jersey
We have
757
that.
at Heathrow Tower.
We have that at another major
Altimeter
airport.
29.9
Is it Manchester or
wind
something?
270 at
White
7.
Waltham.
Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach.
What do we have at Manchester, Biggie?
Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach Jersey 757.
Got my magenta line because I haven't crashed yet. I love having the magenta line, so I'm going to do my best not to.
Well, you should be able to.
Off my aircraft.
Bonanza should have autopilot, is it? Me? Yeah.
It's got the Garmin thing inside it, you know,
Yeah.
as well. Just got to find my buttons to press.
Piper Lima,
It's
India
taking
Papa,
me
did
back
you
to
copy?
Heathrow.
No. That's when Stu last night asked whether we had autopilot, you know, on the aircraft. We all said yes, because I've never used one. It's like just like John always takes me back sort of 90 degrees to where it wants to go.
Yeah, it'll align itself up.
Needs to learn that.
Sometimes comes around.
Yeah, sometimes
It's a shame. If only
Piper
somebody
Lima,
put a
India Papa, ATC services
YouTube
terminated.
tutorial up.
Good day.
Yeah, someone did, didn't they, Mark?
It
Sorry.
would be, yeah. I don't know. I've forgotten what that was about. You know, it's only 2 days of my life completely looking fucking wasted, but I'm not carrying it at all. No, I don't want you to worry about it.
I'm not over it. It's all good.
I'm over it. You just carry on faffing about.
Little bandy fly. Toity.
was it you said something about being his back's against the wall and it's a right and he doesn't want to right cock up his
This is your cock up, my arse.
You're cock up my arse.
I've got to watch that, so that's really funny.
It's a
Inspector
simple line.
Grim. That's Inspector Grim.
Is that the Thin Blue Line?
Yeah.
It's
You
ancient.
kill yourself, John. It's so funny.
It must have been after Blackadder, was it? It must have been Blackadder.
Yeah, I think it was after Blackadder.
I must have been before, yeah, between Blackadder and when you went to Mr. B.
Yes, I agree.
With Atkinson, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna love it. Man.
Did you watch the Man vs. Bee?
I haven't seen Man vs. B yet. No, I want to watch it.
Give yourself a treat this weekend.
I saw the
Do what?
trailer.
Jersey 757 wind 270 at 7.
It's a
Clear
bit
to
what
land
my
runway
life
27
is
right.
like when I'm trying to catch a fly and the kid.
Clear to land runway 27 right, Jersey 757.
Okay, well, yeah, I think that's established as a set.
Heathrow Tower, Austrian 455, 13 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 right approach. Austrian 455 Heathrow Tower. Altimeter 29.9er 2 wind 270 at 7. Cleared ILS
There's
runway
someone
27
flying
right
on our
approach.
left called a soul capybara. And a capybara is rather a sweet little furry animal. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
they're like big rats, aren't they?
We have them in
Capybara.
Cleared ILS
What
runway
we call a
27
different
right
thing,
approach.
a koi
Austrian
peas in
455.
England.
Koi pewers.
But I think they're the same thing.
Yeah, big rodents. Not biggest rodent.
Yeah, to have with a mincemeat, Suffolk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the nature reserve.
So that is Solling, Reading Blue Coat School. What's that? There's a marina, all sorts of stuff down here. So I'm too busy faffing about. I've still got my flaming landing gear.
Yeah, I've got 3. We actually have got 3 in the green.
I'm about to have 3 in the green. I did have 3 in the green.
No, yeah. you're
When I
about
shouldn't-
to
when I
have
shouldn't
3 in
have
the
done.
red.
I should have 3 in the red. Solling, there's Reading. Is still your patch, Tom?
My manor? No, we're sort of out a bit now.
How do you know?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
speed you?
my autopilot still doesn't want to work.
What speed you do?
Jersey 757
I'm
exit runway when able.
149, 148.
Right, okay, so-
Down
Have you got your heading bug?
Yeah, I've
So,
set it.
so if you set your heading bug to what we're travelling 273,
Yeah.
and you should be able to, in your autopilot, you should have HDG. So you turn your autopilot on. I don't know what
Jersey
it's in the cockpit of
757
the
turn next taxiway.
Mazda.
I've got heading and I've
Yep.
set it to speed.
7.3 and switch your autopilot on, and it should turn onto that heading.
Austrian 455, follow the Bombardier Dash 8 on the runway. Wind 270 at 7. Clear to land runway 27 right.
So there shouldn't be anything else on your Garmin's. It's set to GPS. There's a little purple GPS on it. That should matter. On your GPS there should be like
Jersey 757, turn next
it's called
taxiway.
CDI. You've got CDI in OBS. You want to hit the CDI, and the CDI should have GPS underneath it. I don't know what.
I like CDI, yeah.
Yeah.
So do I turn that on? Or?
Yeah, if you scroll through that, so it's purple, it says GPS underneath it. If you have a look at my screen, I'll show you. Let me know when you're right.
Yeah, no, I can't do that at the moment.
Okay.
Jersey
Now
757,
flying
exit
at
runway
about
when
6
able.
feet above the ground, John.
Not quite.
That's the trouble, isn't it? While you're doing that,
Well, you're faffing about. Yeah,
James
you're,
doing other things.
let me look at yours. Just jump in the phone and see what yours.
I would do it manually.
Heathrow Tower KLM 1030 ready for departure. Runway 27 right IFR to Schiphol.
Turning.
Wow, you're at the next waypoint already.
Jersey 757 exit runway when able.
There's only a tiny
455
adjustment.
go around. Hold short runway 27 right KLM 1030.
Okay. Oh, so you've got the G1000 there, John.
Going around
There.
Austrian 455. Austrian 455 contact Heathrow approach on 125.625. Good day. Jersey 757 contact ground on 121.905. KLM 1030 altimeter 29.902.
I think it's got it now.
Equals X Microsoft UPS PH equals WIHND wind
Yeah,
slash
so it's
volume
okay now. As
270
always,
at 7.
because it misses the first waypoint when
Yeah,
we
you-
take off.
Yeah.
Reason.
Right. So basically, yes, you should have.
121.905 for Jersey 757.
Yeah, you're running the G1000. So that tutorial I put on is for the G1000.
Okay.
So you've got your MFD on the left-hand side and your PFD on the right-hand side. You should have your flight plan loaded up on the right-hand side. So if you go to the right one and you should have FPL, that should bring up your flight plan. And then you have yeah.
Maybe coming up to Brian's Norton. So the fella's talking to me about it.
Oh, here we go. FPL.
So that should bring your flight plan
Here
up,
we go.
and that will tell you where you are and what your next leg is. But the important thing is that you should have on your left-hand screen on your MFD, the bottom should have there's a lot of buttons on the bottom. And one of them should have the CDI. So you should have CDI and then should have GPS, and there should be a purple GPS at the top of the MFD on the left-hand side.
So CDI.
Yeah. So make sure it's not OBS. Make sure it's set to GPS in purple, and then when it's picked that up at the top of the MFD on that black bar, it should have GPS in purple up there. No, that's OBS. When it's green, that's it. Purple.
I like GPS.
Yep, so you should have GPS at the top. Right, now, no, you've gone, okay. I'm a bit behind you. Once it's purple, then you should be able to go to your nav button on the right hand side of your MFD. There's a block of 6 buttons, and one of those will say nav. And assuming your flight plan is set up, it'll take the GPS from your flight plan and follow that magenta line, and it should tell you at the top. If it's locked on, it'll tell you. It'll go GPS. You don't want AP and you don't want road. It should say GPS and it should say nav or something, and it'll start to count down to your next waypoint.
Yeah, I have got countdown.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, that looks like you're on it. Your stream colour is it's only running at 144.
Second, sorry.
When I'm looking at your stream, I've only got the option for 144p.
Oh, yeah, that's probably right until
Until it
it encodes when the stream's finished. Yeah, I think you only get that ability if you've got YouTube Premiere or whatever it's called. So your streams will come through in SD until they're stopped, and then YouTube reposts them to high definition.
You follow up, Tony? Were you following along? Or had you dozed off again?
I did occasionally look, but then I thought, oh, I think I'll just fly back.
So soon, if anyone wants to stop for the resume.
Where? Exeter.
No, Tesco's extra just past Fairford. If you want to stop for a sandwich or something.
Bacon buddy, perhaps?
Well, that'd be nice.
So are we going over Fairford?
Yes.
2.5
Yeah.
years.
So I've got a tiny little tedious story about Fairford.
Excellent.
I'll keep it really brief so I don't really bore you all to tears. My accountant, it was my accountant my whole career, Mr. Jello. He lived there at the end of the runway, RAF Fairford. And he had a house that the government had triple glazed for him. Because the old B-52s would take off in the Gulf War and everything else. And he was at one air show because they have the Fairford
Yeah. Tattoo.
thank you. And two of the Russian aircraft, because they're a little bit leery, were doing low-level aerobatics. And as they were both crossing each other at the end of the runway over his house, they collided.
Oh, is that the one where they? Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, they're both fantastic reactions, ejected, and both parachuted safely to the ground. And he said, there's wreckage of aircraft each side of his house.
That was.
Oh, wow.
They were SU.
Yeah, they were fast
25
jets. Yeah, they're
or
fighting.
MiG-29s, weren't they?
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
yeah.
remember that happening. Yeah.
That'll be on YouTube, yeah. Bloody hell.
That was right over his house at the night.
Oh, so he must be in Welford then, is he?
Well,
There's a little village
question,
called Welford right on the end of the runway.
oh, that must have been it then. Yeah, it must have been it. It was literally right at the end of the run. Yeah, it must have been Welford then. I mean, the other side of his garden, bushes, was, the airfield and then the air.
That must have been.
Yards further away, the end of the time.
That must have been his house. Then. There's only one.
I'm having a look. I'm just over the.
Yeah, I think it's at the west end
Right.
on 27.
Yeah.
There's a little village there, and that little arm that comes down.
Look, I've just gone over the sort of east end of it. I'm heading. Long runway, isn't it?
Yeah, massive.
It says on the side of my cockpit, shoulder harness must be worn while at pilot positions. Yeah. The thing is, when looking round the side of my seat belt isn't on. So
Just keep quiet.
and I can't get either.
Don't blab. Get away from it. East end of the runway, Mark.
Yeah.
There's nothing at the west end.
Yes.
Yeah, he's at the east end of the runway. You're right. And it probably was that village, Welford then.
Mm.
Yeah. Now, he doesn't live there anymore. He's moved away a few years back.
So was he in the house when this happened?
Yeah, he was watching. He loves all the flying, and he was watching it.
That's incredible.
He thought, oh, blimey, that's not looking good.
Where's my crash helmet?
So run inside,
Good evening, Royal Air Force Fairford.
You wouldn't have time. You wouldn't have a chance.
No.
It's like when you look at the Zhou Zhangyu's crash on Sunday.
It was terrific.
I mean,
Horrendous.
you would have had no time in the stands, would you? You just blink of an eye and it's just so fast. Fuck, he was lucky.
Yeah, it wasn't he lucky. I'm so
Yeah.
pleased he was fine.
I mean, when you I mean, there's so many edits come out of people who have the phones out at the around that area. Maybe you've seen them all
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot of the energy had actually dispersed, and I think
Yeah.
my worry was when, you know, on the crowd side of the barrier where the posts are
Yeah.
that hold the barrier in, those bloody sharp, pointy posts.
Yeah.
I mean, if one of those had gone through to the cockpit,
Yeah.
it would have just been done.
It's what I find more frightening. I posted this in Discord the other day. Was those barriers, that catch fence nearly failed.
Yeah.
The whole lot rocked backwards, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all that.
I mean, there was another one behind it, but he wasn't far off going over the top of it. Either.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it was quite near the top. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Another few feet higher, and another 10 or 15 miles an hour speed there, he would have gone into the crowd.
As Brundle would have said, as he was sliding along upside down before he reached the tyres, he was a passenger
Yeah.
heading towards the scene of the accident.
It really was, didn't it?
I love it when he says that.
Yeah.
Handles like a supermarket trolley. Did you see the gouge in the tarmac?
Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
Horrible, wasn't it?
And Albon was the one who ended up in hospital.
He's alright though, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, Albon went straight into a concrete, less dramatic. Went straight into a concrete wall. So
Yeah,
there was no exactly, there was no energy dissipation. So at least Joe was no,
Often in F1 crashes, the more spectacular
the messy
they
it is.
look,
Yeah.
the messy they are, the least dangerous they are.
It's when you just come to that sudden stop. And
Yeah.
that's what-
I'm just going over a little airfield or a small airport. What can you tell me what it is, boys? Echo Golf Bravo Papa.
It is Cotswold Airport.
Cotswold. And just to the east of it is a little, like a small town, a village. This map flies right over the runway. Quite nice, actually.
Oh, you guys turned. Oh, yeah, it's Cotswold. You guys are miles away.
Otherwise
Slow
known,
down.
it's not otherwise known as the Top Gear, the old Top Gear track, maybe.
Oh, is it?
Kemble.
Kendall.
That Dunsford is the new one, is it? Or the current one? Is that previous to that?
Right.
No, Dunsfold was the
Dunsfold, so.
Dunsfold was the Top Gear track.
Yeah.
But there is something at Kemble. You're right. It's like all the planes parked up. Cotswold
Kemble?
Airport.
It's near somewhere, Kemble. Maybe it's the wrong Kemble.
Second Chance Touring and Residential Parks. Do you think that's where all the divorcees go?
Yeah, maybe.
Second chance.
That's right. It's not right on the River Thames.
MOT Centre. I don't think it's Kemble Flying Club. I don't think it's the same place.
It's a huge runway, that isn't it?
Yeah. You're not just crossing Fairford, Mark, are you?
Yes, I am. I've only got one engine. You guys are all.
No, we're all single.
You're all
engines.
singles as well, yeah.
Yeah. You need to up the throttles a bit. You're about 10 miles behind us.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing 140. That's about it, really.
What are we doing?
125.
169 29. I'll slow down.
If you drop down to 120, I might catch you. I'll catch you.
There you go, drop back now.
You guys fuel up for your journey.
Well, we'll just shoot going down the menu across the top. Ah, I'm just coming into sight. Is the Bristol Channel
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dobby's Gardens. North Street and Dobby's Gardens.
Right, I'm down to 108 knots now.
Gosh, 111, I lied.
Where are you, Dave?
I'm just behind you, a bit higher up there.
30,000 feet just behind.
6,000 feet.
6,000 feet.
Breaking news, Boris Johnson absolutely defiant and does not intend to resign as Sky News.
Yeah, until tomorrow.
We're gonna start throwing like rotten tomatoes at him, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think what will happen is the 1922 committee will give him a chance to reflect over the weekend.
Yes.
And then-
Reflect.
Yeah, and then do their stuff.
It's a fantastic word, isn't it? Reflect.
Reflect on his actions and thoughts.
And proceed accordingly.
Yeah, they'll make the decision for him.
He has to resign though because they had a vote of no confidence, didn't they? About a month ago,
Yeah, but
and he was voted to stay in, which means legally he's got 12 months
No,
before
no.
they can have another.
no, because that's a different rate. So this is where people get confused. Yeah, 1922 committee and vote of no confidence is a Conservative Party thing rather than the
Yes,
government.
it is. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Conservative Party and the 1922 committee are quite within their rights as a party if they all agree on it to change the rules
Right.
to get a vote of no confidence earlier. Legally, they're allowed to do that because that's a party thing rather than. Yeah, they can do that if they want to.
So if necessary.
Yeah.
And that only if he hasn't reflected in the right way over the weekend.
Yeah, because that's an internal. That vote of no confidence thing is an internal party matter rather than the government.
So
So
he's going to have to look in the mirror and do a lot
Yeah.
of reflecting. Isn't he?
So if the party as a whole thinks, no, we want them removed, then they can change their own rules, can't
I say it's the Badminton Estate. Badminton House.
they? Say heist.
House. Badminton House, yes. Badminton horse trials.
Horse trolls. That's the Cotswolds, isn't it? End of
Job and trousers.
Pure Subaru with a horse outside. The Badminton Estate, Badminton Village Club. Tough Mudder, southwest. There's actually an airstrip now as well. EG32.
Right. That's Pilton, isn't it? Oh no, we're going
That's
up.
Bilton's huge, isn't it? Remember we landed there. It's
Yeah.
North Bristol.
I was thinking about that.
Enormous.
How many airfields do you reckon there are in the UK?
3,000.
Are there?
Dunno.
Is that just
Yes.
a wild guess? Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon you're about close to that, John. I reckon I'd say something about that.
That's too many, isn't it? So how many?
I'm going to say 1,500.
Because there's loads of little grass ones, isn't there? And little
Yeah.
flying and stuff.
Yeah.
How many? Okay, how many military ones are there?
X or current?
Both. Ones that we could land at.
No, probably about 100 odd, I reckon.
That's a bit more doable, isn't it? I'm just thinking. I was thinking it'd be really cool to just it would take us probably 5 years, but we could go right. We're going to start at top. We're going to land and take off from every single airfield in the UK.
We would have to do it as something fitting the purpose, like a hawk handle.
Oh, for the speed, yeah, to get you from point to point.
Yeah. You could start off maybe doing Ireland first or something.
Yeah, but then I thought if you did the military, that's not so bad because if we were thinking about getting that chippy,
Yeah.
chipmunk, we could do all the military ones. That would be so bad.
Is it quick enough though, chipmunk, I suppose?
Yeah, but what I was thinking, we could start in the chipmunk, couldn't we? As flying cadets.
Change plane change up the plane.
Then change up planes as we go along.
Yeah.
And end up in something like, or you could have the Voyager. We could reskin one of the civilian versions of it to look in RAF colour and end up flying the Voyager or something.
What's the Voyager?
Or C-17.
Massive C-17.
Oh, a transport.
Right. Do something like that, couldn't
I think it's definitely there's definitely scope for doing something along those lines.
Right, we're coming up to Bristol. Bristol's huge. Sprawls, miles.
Patchway, Littlestoke, Avonmouth.
You can see to our right, Filton, quite a lot nearer the sort of Severn Airstrip.
Is it Philip where Martin Baker is?
I think you're right, John.
Ejection seat.
Yeah, I think you're right. Ejaculation seat. Yeah, I think you're right.
That'd be a fabulous seat, wouldn't it? Be a bugger to clean. You know, you'd never leave your house, would you?
Dear. My auntie would disapprove. She's one of these old school ones that called little tradesmen that came to her bungalow to do work, but by their surname it was always Mr. So-and-so.
My mum would be very scornful. My dad who was here, I said.
He'd have a titter.
Yeah. He'd be 2 years older than you now.
Would he?
Yeah.
Sprightly.
What year were you born?
89.
1889.
What was it?
53.
3.
Yeah.
I was a bit older than you then.
Eh? How many? 2 years older.
No, 4 and a bit.
My mum was 38. She's still going. She was just old enough to remember bits about going to the shelters and all that sort of stuff.
How big Bristol is? It's huge.
That was a Ryanair coming around on the
I preferred the word you said before in marine. It was funny.
Enormous.
It was funny. It's enormous.
Yeah. What's that airfield? That's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon that's what happened in the Foreign Office. It's enormous. Like, That couldn't possibly have been money, could it?
Oh God, was that Pincher?
No,
Pincher by name.
no.
Oh,
This was the other scandal earlier.
yeah, another.
Before that the Times and Telegraph, thank you, darling. The Times and Telegraph were going to print, but got told not to by number 10.
Do you think this
that
lot?
was when a certain young lady, while he was married, was offered a job?
Right, for a blowjob.
Yes, another MP walked in and caught them in the middle of the act.
Just like Clinton, isn't it?
Yeah, it's no different, is it?
No,
But do you not think this has
at all.
always been going on? It's just we've never had access to it.
Yes, exactly, Mark.
It has.
Of course it has.
They're just they're just carrying on as they always have done. But they managed to, there's not been the means of communication channels available to feed all that crap, and they could just get away with it.
I think it's always happened. What they didn't reckon on this time was people like Mr. Cummings.
Yeah.
That's what the issue has been.
Also, and civil servants sneakily taking pictures on the fly because of mobile phones.
Yeah, but see that just kind of compounds their how bleeding stupid they are, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I mean, because surely there must be or they are so disconnected from what's actually happening in the outside of Parliament that they're not aware of how social media works, what's happening out, what the kids are all doing with their phones and all that sort of stuff. How everybody knows everything about everything.
Yeah.
But if they weren't aware of that, well, how are they doing trying to run a country?
I think, and this is the party's issue, isn't it? I think, as a whole, why are they looking at country?
Yeah. But they're all the same though. I mean, it doesn't matter what colour politics they've got, they're all the same.
And that is an issue with
They are all out of touch, the whole lot of them.
I think they're all like bent and twisted, to be honest.
Yeah. All of them got £3 pay rise this year, didn't they? Mostly in time for all the energy prices going up, irrespective of what side they were on. They're all out of touch, they haven't got a clue.
I mean, as long as I can remember, the last 20 years, it's always been like buying second homes or decorating the second homes. And there's always been some sort of scandal going on.
Yeah.
All the time, and that's the things that the public know about. And don't forget, some of their friends own their newspapers. You know, so there's some things that you don't get to see. So all the little things where they're, cashing, like pocketing maybe 10 grand here and there, which is nothing to them. Yeah. All the little things that go on, just don't trust any of them.
No.
At all.
Yeah. How much is an MP on now?
At least 80.
Yeah.
But that's just the beginning because they got these expenses.
Yeah.
How can you be on a wage of 80 grand a year and possibly know what it's like for a normal person?
Yeah.
Can't, can you?
and they're so disconnected from the kids and the youth who are the next generation. You know what I mean? They have no interest in 90% of them don't have any interest.
What, the very young people?
Yeah, I mean, the kids at school and kids school and uni and stuff, and they're just not. And they don't even try to engage with it.
Definitely out of touch.
So I've just gone past a little sort of airfield. The Echo Golf Delta.
Bristol.
It's Bristol, is it?
Yeah, you should be turning. You should be out here.
Oh, yeah. Heading straight out across
Oh,
Ed
lost you.
Street now,
Lost you.
7 Ed Street.
Europe car there if you want to rent something.
I'll be out of this. Not across to you.
I'm over Congersbury.
You turned, have you?
Yeah, we're on the new track.
Yeah, okay.
I think Davis too. Yeah, Davis.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's Congersbury? I bet you don't pronounce the R bit. do
Oh,
you?
there you are, you just popped through. All right, so you're on the Cardiff leg, you're heading out towards Cardiff.
Yeah.
Working really nicely.
What's that motorway then? Is that the M5 beneath us?
Yep. I think I'll have a look on the map. Yes, it is.
See little jam jars going along it, I like that.
Oh, there's Western Superman. I remember Rick Mail watching a programme with Rick Mail, that was a great Superman.
What's the Star, was it?
Possibly, yeah.
The Star did most of it. Can't believe he was London.
He's brown bread now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He was never
It's
lying
what
up.
Adrian Edmund said when he died. Called him a bastard.
Who did?
Ed Edmondson.
Did he?
Yeah. Brilliant. So funny.
You can't answer back now.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I used to like boxing.
Oh, yes, a little bottom.
Have you seen the YouTube vids of the live stage?
Yeah,
live show where they just performers and falling apart and riffing and
Have you
stuff.
Have you ever seen Filthy Rich and Cat Flap?
Yes, I think I have.
But so long ago, I can't remember.
That's them as well. It's brilliant. Yeah, the live stuff's absolutely awesome. I think there's one where like kicks him in the bollocks, doesn't he? He just
Yeah.
doesn't mean to. Proper hurts him.
When he's hitting him with the nuts,
Yeah.
that's when he says, "It's both my legs."
Yeah. Oh god. Do you know? I was speaking about this to my dad the other week, and there isn't going to be like another great comedy duo like that. There just isn't any. It's sort of faded out, and that sort of schoolboy humour.
Yeah. And before then was people like Morecambe and Wise.
Yes.
Well, no, you had oh, what they called? They did the standard Mitchell and Webb.
Yeah, yeah.
They were quite good. Fry and Laurie, they were good. White House and Paul Whitehouse and did the fast show, didn't they? When they went on, they did
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I know
loads
exactly
of
what you
money.
mean. Harry Enfield.
Harry Enfield and Paul
Yeah.
Whitehouse.
Harry
They were really good together. Vic and Bob.
Yeah.
Great then.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I used to love it when he used to say like, Jack D with a face like an abandoned walnut.
Yeah, they were great, man.
Oh, brilliant. Like a wind-dried puffin. Just come out with some great stuff.
They're qualified inspection engineers, I think.
Are they really?
They're qualified engineering inspector.
I know Bob Mortimer does his own dentistry.
Oh yeah, on the table. On his
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah.
table.
Does his own fillings.
One of them is qualified engineering inspector.
Oh,
For a living. Probably, I think it's Vic Reeves, possibly.
He's an artist now, isn't he? It's his proper name.
Oh, is that Lundy I'm passing?
No, Lundy's way out.
No. Black
It's got,
Hole Home, I think.
it's got a propeller on it and those huge.
Oh, yeah, that's flat home.
So that's flat home isolation hospital only. Yes.
There's a lighthouse battery. There's Foghorn Station and a farmhouse battery. Who knew?
Who knew?
And then we've got Split Rock battery
I
and
would like
Steep.
to live on there. Oh, what's that big town on the right then? Is that Cardiff?
Yeah.
That is Cardiff.
Splot. International Sports Village.
Oh, I can see just make out the rugby stadium even at this distance.
We'll be flying over a place you've heard of, Tony, probably. Barry.
Barry, yeah, where all the old engines, steam engines went to die, but the guy just had kept them on his. They never got cut up, and that's why we've got so many steam engines preserved now.
I think there's still
Barry Island.
Oh well.
Cold Nap. Imagine living in somewhere called Cold Nap. Cold Nap Beach. The Nap.
At least it's better than having cold nape. You'd have a really stiff neck, wouldn't you?
So where is Barry Island then? It's not far from Cardiff, is it?
Where are you, Tony?
Well, I'm just about to touch. I'm actually over the coast of South Wales now.
Just about
Before the bend, before it bends south.
Oh, you've gone over Barry Island then, just before Cardiff Airport. So I did my first walk video yesterday, tried out my 20-pound dongle.
Dongle?
No, not dongle, the thing you hold a phone with.
Gimbal.
Gimbal.
Oh, gimbal. We got a gimbal.
How did that go, John?
Yeah, good. It's uploaded. It's
Oh,
the
lovely.
HD. I'll post a link for it when it's done.
Oh,
You-
brilliant.
You were gimbling while you were ambling, right?
Yeah.
You were gimbling while you were perambulating.
I'm just coming up to an airport.
Cardiff.
Which one's that?
Cardiff.
So where's Barry Island compared with that?
Just before it.
Oh, right over it now then.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
It's not an obvious island, though, is it really? Oh, it is.
No.
It's got causeways around,
Yeah.
harbour walls and stuff.
Look and see if it's full of. Oh, that's Sully Island. Oh yeah, Barry Island beach huts.
Right, I'm right over Barry Island now.
Oh, there is a train station there, isn't there? Barry Island.
Banking.
Should be a hard turn to the south.
I've been passed by an F-18. I can hear jets in the air.
Wheel there. There's two of them, I think.
And then,
Three.
Right, so when we get to Cowjo, so
Viaduct. Did you say that, Tony?
viaduct, yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
oh, yeah,
Big, isn't that?
Yeah.
the GPS will want to take us down to UNPUP, but we're not. We're going to fly. I'll give you a route so you can come off your GPS, and we'll just
Missing my light my magenta
I'm
light.
going to have to leave you magenta behind for a few bits and bobs.
God, the L7's really wide here, isn't it?
That's brilliant. How cool is that?
again. Sorry.
Quantock's really cool.
Hey,
Right there on the runway. Hey guys, I've really caught you up. Burning all the fuel. Brace face through Cornish pixie. I think on a name like Cornish pixie, you get a fairly good chance of not having to put 501 on it. You wouldn't think that 500 other people have thought of Cornish pixie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought so. Viaduct.
Superfine tow. 923.
There's a lot of aeroplanes in the sky over us today, aren't there?
It's been a busy route actually.
I've got a Taylor 92 hovering around me.
Cycling.
Ring.
And I've got in front of me, there's someone named after a dog from Scotland. So
Yeah.
obviously he's a Scottish person. Okay. Scotty Dog 03. Or was it 03?
Meant to be 0. I wanted Scotty Dog, but I had to keep on adding numbers to it. So it looks like Scotty Doggo 3, doesn't it?
I have a girl's name on mine because I'm flying under Karen's account.
Yes, that's right.
So I'm an honorary witch for tonight. And every night I'm flying.
Are you guys heading to EXLOR?
Yes,
Yes.
but then we're turning right just before it. Yeah. Coast coming up. Oh, so enemy coast ahead. Skip.
Just ahead.
Okay, eyes peeled. Through. Mid upper. Yes, skip. Rear gunner. Yes, skip.
That's all very posh, isn't it, when you hear the live...
Oh, it's brilliant there, isn't it?
Okay,
Skipper is coming up from the west.
Okay, number one. That's understood. Skipper? Yes, where are they going now? There's a fucking big German. We used to... oh, that was a tour. That was brilliant. We used to go down to... before it got really popular, we used to go down to East Kirby. I'm sure I've whittled on about it. To the Lancaster one. Anyway, on the way down, there was a radio play. About 2 hours long. And it is... Lancaster mission, and they go out over Germany, and so it's taken from both sides. So it kind of comes together. So there's the crew of the Lanc, how they become the crew, the preparation for the mission, boarding the plane, flying the mission, and all that stuff that happens to them. And then the other side is. It's Dresden, I think. So the other side is from a German side, from the German family side, and how they experience. And the two stories slowly come together with the event. That's brilliant. What the hell is it called? If I remember, I'll post it.
The Richley used to pee on the tail wheel of the Lanc before they boarded it before a mission.
Just for look.
See that?
The crew.
Is that for look, was it?
Just sort of, yeah, they were only in their 20 years old, you know, and it because well, the idea is you're going to have to spend up to 8 hours up in that aluminium freezing cold aircraft, and you don't want to piss yourself, you know. So they all used to, that was the last pee before they took off. There was a toilet nail sand chemical bulk at the back.
Are we flying Overwatch it?
We're over North Wales. No, we're back over. Over Devon, aren't we now?
It's the little place I was telling you about where I did the 2 website.
Oh.
That you were looking for somewhere to retire.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So here.
Oh, lovely.
Basically.
It's a village.
Yeah, sorry. I just realised where we were.
What's really attractive, isn't it? You've got all the sort of, you've got the moorland. Which moor is in Devon? Is there one in Devon? Is it Exmoor?
Yeah, it is.
So, definitely sort of National Trust type scenery on our left now.
Dartmoor.
Dartmoor, thank you.
There's a place down, where's it near RAF Davidstow called, I've lost it now, Brown Willie.
Brown Willie.
Yeah. Yeah. Neither.
Should have renamed that. As my auntie would say, dear to
I thought that was your granny.
auntie.
Alright, so it is Bomber by Len Dayton, BBC Radio 4 full cast.
Len Dayton. It's a well-known writer, isn't it? Len Dayton.
Let's see if I can find it on YouTube.
Hilly round here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Is this why you want to retire down here?
Yeah, more like Dorset. Jumps a bit further back and south. Although it's nice though. Don't get much frost down here, like it's all like very mild.
Do you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, southwest. They got palm trees.
Seriously?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
It's
In the garden, the place we stayed at in Penzance, a couple of palm trees.
Gulf Street. It's a Gulf Street. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Gulf,
like-
exactly, Gulf Street.
It's like the west of Scotland and stuff. Sky got coral.
Sky's got coral.
Coral beaches, yeah. White coral beaches.
Coral
Sky.
Beach? Really? Oh, wonderful.
They've got white sand, haven't they? You're right. Yeah.
Look up Kamasunari Beach. So
I know where Scenery Bay is now.
yeah, I've been there, and it's the white coals and all the mashed up coal.
Trying to place them on go one day.
It was only a few years ago, right? The Great Britain, the blob of us was near the equator, and it slowly moved north as the plates moved.
Is that sort of like when you were born? Because you said only a few years ago. That was completely uncalled for.
It was. It was.
Very rude. Yeah, totally. Right,
It
gentlemen.
was. It was near the equator. Right, I'm over Cowjo.
We're okay,
What
mate. So
is
you need to,
Cowjo?
okay, so you need to knock off you go to heading of 267 degrees. So use your heading log.
Okay. Is Cowjo Linton and Lynmouth? I think it is. So I'm looking at it on the
Cowjo
map.
is Linton and West Lynn.
Yeah, it's
Linton and
also
Lynmouth
known
Cliff
as
Railway. Yeah, you should be able
Linton
to,
and Lynmouth.
yeah,
Yeah,
you should be able to see the Cliff Railway from there.
I knew that. Right, so what heading do I want now?
267, Alfred.
Oh, head out over the sea then.
Yes.
Bit. Oh, stick to the coast.
Am I still following the waypoints here?
No, once you get to Cowjo, you want to come off it and head for 267.
Well, actually, I've got to say, Mark, the map, my magenta line that's now white is 267.
Yeah, it has mine.
Oh,
Not
right, okay.
267 on mine.
Yeah.
Maybe you've picked up the what? I wasn't expecting it to pick up the waypoint. Right, that's fine. That's fine if it has, yeah.
I've been to Linton and Lynmouth. It got flooded about 10 years ago with very heavy rains in one winter, and some of the town was literally washed away.
Wow.
I mean, it's back to normal now, but it was seriously damaged. Torrential rain. I like Australia, Sydney at the moment. Bloody scary, isn't it?
It's huge.
You've
Have you
seen
seen?
that on the news.
There was somebody took a picture of it. It was like there was one of those wind turbines. So the farmers used to generate electricity, and the blades were just above the water. And then there was like a comparison picture, and there's a guy walking his dog, in a normal, in a field, but there's that much water. It's as high as the. Just
Yeah.
astonishing.
They flooded then, yeah. But they flooded.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
So we
They've had the same rainfall as London gets in a whole year in 3 days.
Why? Bloody hell. If it's not a wildfire, it's bloody everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then if it isn't any of those, it's everything else is just trying to kill you.
Yeah, yeah. It is in Australia, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
yeah, spiders that can punch their fangs through your boots.
Oh god.
Dear.
Snakes, plants, everything's just empty.
I've been walking around and everything had been made of steel.
Oh no, I think the funnel web spider can punch through steel toe caps as well.
Oh.
There's no call for that, is there?
Yeah. It doesn't
Not
need to be that
necessary.
strong.
Doesn't
They're lethal as a spider as well.
completely unnecessary.
I think you have about 15 minutes, something like that.
Even the kangaroos will bloody punch you, aren't they?
Yeah. And the honey badgers.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
It's not the punch, is it? They'll disembowel you with their, when they kick you with their feet on the floor.
yeah.
Not often you have the most sort of dense population of dangerous animal species in any country in the world, or something.
Yeah, it's not surprising to be honest.
So just going past another little town on the left.
Is that Coombe
Like-
Manor?
I don't know. Do you know what this one is?
Coombe Manor?
Coombe Manor, is it?
No, Coombe Martin.
Coombe Martin.
Or it could be Watermouth. Ilfracombe.
Oh, it could have been Ilfracombe.
Has it got a harbour?
I'm coming up to Ilfracombe.
Okay, so I reckon that's Watermouth we went over. Oh, it's quite hilly.
This is Ilfracombe. Coming up to it now.
More than I thought, it's 1,000 foot.
It's quite high, isn't it?
1,100 there or thereabouts.
Yeah, this is Ilfracombe. It's a big building on a hill. I bet you it's a hospital. Probably won't look like that one, but it's there. It's there.
Probably find it's a windmill in real life and smoking something need to sort it out.
Put it out.
Hospital. I've got a Tesco superstore and a lighthouse.
Are you out off Ilfracombe now? Can you see that great big building up on the hill at the back?
Up there, yeah.
Oh,
On board the ballast.
I was telling Stu all about this last night, Mark. He wasn't impressed, though. I could tell.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tony, I think that, yeah,
Is what?
is probably the Tesco superstore.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not completely accurate site.
It's the only big building I've seen around there.
Wilcombe Bay. I've stayed at Wilcombe Bay.
Eh?
Stayed at Wilcombe Bay. So as you
So I'm
leave,
heading out over to sea now to
yeah, so just
Echo
on your
Golf
left, there should be a big beach. That's Wilcombe Bay, and that's where they. It's also had a public holiday there. But they did the training for the D-Day landings on it. All the troops in.
Yeah, I can see it. It's where the coast is moving away a bit from our
Yeah,
flight.
coast is.
Yeah.
Are we going to land at Lundy? Do you think?
Oh, I can see it now. I can see Lundy.
And it's 9. Might as well, mightn't we? Be nice, wouldn't it?
One for the. So we've done it. Right, so whoever gets there first needs to do a low pass to scare off the sheep.
Oh yes, this is the one with the sheep and the rabbits.
Sheep and the bunnies, yeah.
Yes.
Is that for real, is it?
Yeah. If you look at that YouTube vid, there's a guy goes in with a microlight and he has to fly over and the landing, the grassy landing strip is full of sheep. Okay, so it's a bit of height, I think.
Dave, you're going to have to come down from 20,000 now.
Right, so what orientation? Runway.
Oh, there's somebody else gone into Lundy.
not Titanic on the in the Concorde.
There's three aircraft on the
That would
go.
be a challenge.
So it is pretty much probably like 11 o'clock from the track we come in on.
Yeah. So we could, yeah, we're coming in from the north, aren't we?
Yeah, and it's kind of it's orientated kind of northwest, southwest. So we'll probably overfly it, come back round.
Yeah, I'm gonna overfly anyway.
I think we need to have a look. It's actually on. Yeah, it's on the. Which would surprise me. It's on. Maybe why you put it on yours? So I just program my GPS manually. If you're picking up from the plan, it's on the world map. It's not registered as a airfield on Little Map, but it is on. It's EGZX or something like that. It is on Microsoft.
EGZY.
EGZY.
Yeah, I've got it on Little Map.
No, mine hasn't.
On the
It shows the strip.
map here, it's an EGZV Zulu Victor.
Does it not show at all on yours?
No, it's obviously because it's Google Earth. It has the it shows the strip, but there's no airfield on there. So I can't drop a waypoint on there. Or I can drop a waypoint, but it's just a manual.
Oh, right.
There's no airfield on it.
I see what you mean now. But I have got the labels from Little Map for that.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, over the top of Google Earth.
I've just got Lundy Island Heritage Coast. So it's in there. I might have turned something off.
What's it well known for? Bird sanctuary.
Might be birds or seals, yeah, something. Isn't it? This game's going, it's fun.
People live on it, don't
Yeah, I thought somebody was saying they stayed on there. Holiday accommodation type thing.
Got a harbour and a National Trust thing
they? They want to be alone.
and a castle.
Looks like an absolute disaster to me.
Looks like a In fact, I'd employ people to, like half a dozen people who I would never ever see. They weren't ever allowed to interact with me, but they had to have high-powered sniper rifles at strategic points around the island
As staff.
to fend off
That's
any.
staff.
Yeah.
Would it be cold or anything? You'd be thinking, how did that happen?
That ends up here.
Boat approaching, sir. Bloody seakeepers. Okay, sir. Carry on.
And as he walks around, he's got 3 bags full of snow. Like the voice of Baldrick.
Line, just a Grant strip.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a tactical landing.
Well, she really wants to go here. It's just a rock.
Something.
I bet it's stunningly beautiful in real life.
On a nice day.
Yeah. Not in the Norfolk Atlantic storm.
Yeah, it could be a bit dodgy.
A bit windy.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
like
I'm gonna say it. It's 3 in the green.
we're in the green. I'm not quite. I've got flaps. Flaps 10. Your sheep bothering.
I'm gonna do a low pass. Quite sure about the. Oh, I see. So the runway, the airfield is like 2 diamonds, and you go down the middle of each one.
I don't think it's very long.
No, it isn't very long.
According to the little landmarks, there should be 3 aircraft parked or something.
The lighthouse at the end of it. So,
You're the first one going in, are you, Tony?
well, I've done a path to scare away the sheep. Yeah. That's all clear now. Come in from the northeast. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm now running out of fuel. No. Oh my god.
Turn and get it down, emergency landing.
Oh, I couldn't have time to
Drift it in, yeah.
click on, yeah. Drift it in. There are some buildings on it. It's the church. Not my cup of tea. I want the arches in the little village. This is Goggins.
There's a block of flats here in the water. Right near you, John. Do you see that?
I want Postman Pat.
And the
I
village,
think it's-
village green with cricket.
Yeah.
I think that's meant to be a lighthouse.
Oh, okay. See the resemblance.
I can see you all lining up going in. John's going in.
Yeah,
Dave's just behind you.
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying to see
the North
where
Light,
the
yeah.
strip is. I can't see where the strip is.
It's not where the green bit is.
Right between 2 buildings, is it, Tony?
That's before the buildings. You want to come in on the left-hand side of the island as we're flying in now. Come in on the where this path or road is. That's it.
Yeah.
Turn over that. And then when you get to the green, just bank right.
Got it. Where this lighthouse is. Babe.
Sorry?
Where the lighthouse is, I'm flying over to the left of the lighthouse.
Okay.
We've overflown it.
Yep.
Oh, I've done that. I've done all the sheep and rabbit bit.
Yeah, I just want to see where it was.
Going in, chaps. Oh god, that was the hardest landing I've ever done. Oh, I did crash.
You crashed.
Yeah.
One down. Did you hit something or?
I hit something at the side of the runway. It was a horrible hard landing where I bounced. I thought, well, that's mashed up the upper half. Then it came down and I was rolling, but then there's some bits on the left of the runway. And I flew into them.
cool.
It's really hard to see where it is.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and put it down.
There's not. There are some marker things at the edges. I'm not sure what they are. They're straw bales or something. Or they're rocks.
Right, I'm on it. Nice. I'm right where the marker is.
Second approach. Isn't straightforward where it is it?
Oh no, I hit a bale or rockers on.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
that's probably like me. Did it crash you?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some rocks of death, John. One of them
Terrain
rocks of
ahead.
death.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Coming in.
On that map, it's not in the same orientation.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, right.
They are rocks and they're damn hard. Oh, damn. Rocks.
There's the lighthouse.
Yeah, I think the runways perpendicular to the diesel.
See, lining the edge of the runway with rocks, great big rocks. It's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Stop here at the edge.
It's not in the same orientation, like it's completely different.
Terrain
We're
ahead.
still in the air, Mark.
Yeah, so where
Terrain
should I be coming
ahead.
in then?
Terrain ahead.
Come on then.
No, where should I be coming in?
Oh,
It's at an angle of
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
north, east, and southwest.
it is, yeah. Almost 45 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of like northeast.
But as you get closer, you'll see the rocks.
So you want to be on a heading of either probably 220 or 30, I'd say. Depending on what
If you can-
direction you're coming from.
The other little planes here landed on it. Oh, I can see
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Hello.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. 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 Pull up.
Tactical landing.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
There's a wall! There's
Terrain
a
ahead.
wall!
Pull up.
Oh no, wrong way.
Oh, it didn't kill me.
Oh, he's over there.
Been a bit of a challenge. Yeah.
Can I get out of this wall? That's the question.
It's only Dave that made it down.
Well done. Well done, Dave.
Actually, well done, Dave.
That was just a fluke.
Trying to get where Mark is.
I'm stuck, I think. I'm stuck in the wall.
Yeah, just click on us and restart. I think that's
Start,
I can see a tiger moth.
I can't. I can see an oyster or something like that.
Yellow,
Yellow thing.
yeah. Next to it is a silver, painted fabric tiger moth.
No, I haven't got that.
No.
I'm gonna make my way up to where you guys are. I think.
Okay. I've got a new plane.
Are you still stuck in the wall, Mark?
No, I'm out. I'm coming to join you guys.
Takeoff might be also a slightly small challenge because you've got to navigate between those big stones onto the runway.
Yeah, there's a thing here that.
As you marks, you spawned at the
Other end.
At the end of the runway, yeah.
I think
The
I might.
it's quite droopy.
It is, isn't it? That's how I feel at the moment. Honest. I think.
Right, so we
Yeah, I think I need to swap ends because otherwise you're going to hit the wall rather than just launch out over the ocean. Or do you think we can get off from here?
TOS. System test okay.
I shall try first, and I am be brave.
go on, do that. Put your piss flaps down, give it a load of revs.
Give it a load.
Right, you're coming. There's an element of excitement here.
Right, we're out.
You're on the runway, I think.
Yeah,
On the
right.
runway.
Well, I need a bit more. Do I need to come round? Yeah, I think we need to get the full.
Ah, you're, what, come back a bit, you
I'm
mean?
going to come back a bit, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I need the full.
You might be able to do that with full flap.
I'm just dropping my flaps now. I'm going to come round. Nice of them to put those rocks there to line there.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Show us
It's thoughtful of them.
show us where the runway is.
Right, I'm going to attempt it. Here goes.
Go on, John's going.
Good luck, John.
Thank you.
It's been nice now anyway. Shame you never got that bacon button.
Out, yeah.
Brakes off. Tally here, chaps.
Goodbye.
There's John.
Farm somewhere in Scotland, please.
Bury you in Scotland next to.
Oh, John is going to be close. Pull up.
Loads of room.
Terrain.
Loads
Pull
of room.
up. Terrain.
Easily.
Okay, I'm going. Let's put the deposit down for the farm now.
Loads of room.
Full beans. Rolling. Takes off.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Airborne.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
This isn't to build that wall there at the end.
It was. I think that's very considerate. It stopped me. At least it stopped me going off the edge of the island. A little bit more abrupt than I would have chosen. There we are. Right, so we want a heading of 176. We're going to UNPUP next. Trim. You heading for UNPUP, are you?
212 miles. Look. No, it's heading straight for Land's End.
Oh no, you want to go
Golf Hotel.
Okay.
Charlie. Oh right, I want to veer off a bit.
Oh, you're
Where are we going?
UNPUP. And then,
What heading
and
is
then,
it?
then you want to be on a 176.
Banking.
Yeah, mine it can be to Eagle Scott.
Eagle Scott.
So am I going the right way now then?
176.
176. Yeah, you should be heading for kind of EGLA, heading towards Bodmin.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Stop front range.
I can't see where Bodmin is.
Right, so what can you see on the map?
At the moment, Titchbury I'm heading for.
You want to be heading almost directly south from Lundy.
EGJV.
No. You want to be heading pretty much for Boscastle, Tintagel, Camelford, Wheatstone.
Where that headland is, touch the land there.
To the right of that.
Go the right way.
Where are you, Mark? You up in the? Oh, you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm heading to somewhere called Welcome at the moment. Welcome.
Okay. You want to, yeah, you want to be on about 176, so it's not far off being south.
Yeah.
South. Oh, Welcome. Yeah, that's fine. If you keep on that track, you'll end up at UPNP. So you see where Welcome is,
Yep.
and then you've got Widymouth Bay, Titston. Follow the A39 until
Yep.
you get to Camelford.
It's like camel toe, isn't it?
Camelford. And then just to the basically south, ever so slightly southeast of Cameltoe is Bodmin.
Oh right, I've got it. Yeah.
Just to the
E-
EGLA Golf Lima Alpha. And just to the northeast of Bodmin, there should be a triangle waypoint UNPUP, just above that big sort of funny-shaped lake.
Oh yeah, we're heading for UNPUP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I haven't got my waypoints on this way.
Okay.
I shall follow Scotty Dog.
Always a wise thing to do, I think.
Okay, chaps.
Look how cliffy it is.
Lovely, isn't it?
Oh shit, absolutely killing. Down. What's going on? It's twice I've done that. Wasn't Boscastle where they had that massive flood and the village was washed away?
Yep.
Boscastle, Boscastle.
Boscastle, that was like 2004, wasn't it? Something like that? That was awful.
Port Isaac is where Doc Martin's filmed, isn't it? I think it might be Port Isaac. Like, comment, subscribe if I'm wrong.
So what is UNP?
Just a waypoint, John.
Okay, so waypoints on that.
So it should be a little purple triangle with purple writing next to it. Have you got the square numbers on?
Yeah.
So just to the left of the 3 in 34. Should have a big 34. So yes, so on your little nav map on the top, just below help, the ribbon below help, you should have a little purple triangle. Is that lit blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that your waypoint should be on there.
Yeah, it's not showing up for some reason. Hey dog.
Oh, what's that? That looks like radar station or something like that. Ronald Duncan's writing hut. Well, we might be landing in the dark at that time. Oh no, it's
still
morning. It's morning, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm getting the wrong
it's
end of the
about
day.
6 in the morning now.
Wrong end of the day.
There's a couple of towns quite close together just here on the coast now.
Higher shot.
You know what these ones are just here?
I think you're probably coming up to Sandymouth, Bude.
Oh, beautiful.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, GCHQ, Bude. That's GCHQ down there. All the golf balls and the radar dishes.
Where are we actually landing then?
Land's End.
Oh, we're going to Land's End.
Yeah, I'll go in Land's End, yeah. I didn't think we were going to have time, but... Like I said, I don't know why. Done pretty... Looks pretty good, the coast on here, actually. Look at the cliffs and what have you. The days are all there. Have you holidayed much down there?
I never.
Not much.
Williamsburg Bay.
Yeah.
Summerlees Beach. Oh, that's beautiful then, yeah. Crackington Havens. Bit of Tintagel. Rain.
I still don't know why I can't see those waypoints.
You should have the have you got the on that ribbon I was talking about, so you should have Force map to show add-on airports. That's like a yellow circle with a blue circle and a white line inside it. Show airports with hard runways. Show airports with soft. Empty airports. Then you've got the VORs, the NDBs, and then you've got show waypoints on map. Show ILS feathers. You've got all those on.
Yep.
Yeah. Show simulator position. Show missed approach.
So what's it called? U?
A uniform November Papa uniform Papa UNPUP.
UNPUP.
You should be able to add it to your flight plan. Dave, where's Dave? Dave?
Dave. Just behind.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see where Bodmin is, Dave? John, on the map. EGLA.
Yeah.
And then there's the A30 heading northeast.
Yeah.
And then there's a lake with a horseshoe shape at the top of it.
Yeah.
UNPNP should just be above the top of that horseshoe on the right hand side. Right above Colliford Lake Hotel and Holiday Site.
Okay. Right, I've given that a position on my... Thank you.
There's an airfield just here to our right. Echo Golf Juliet Victor.
Yes, David's, RAF David Star, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's the David Stowe Airfield and Cornwall at War Museum.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, David starts just a bit ahead of me.
It's just dartboard coming up in the front. Looks like it.
I think so, yeah.
It's nice.
Some IKEA chocolate. Little IKEA chocolate. It's flat pack up. Mount Pleasant, King Arthur's Hall.
I can see the lake in the distance.
Right.
Where are we going after the lake?
Newquay, Echo Golf Hotel, Quebec.
Okay, I'll have that as a waypoint as well.
Well, that should be back on your flight plan now. You got your flight plan. It should be in there, and you can activate that leg.
No, because mine goes up to Eaglescott for some reason.
It should go EGHQ, EGTP, and then we're landing at EGHC Land's End.
Right over dark. Nice.
So we're going to St Morgan then.
Newquay. Newquay, Perrin Porth, which is EGTP, and then we finish up at Land's End, EGHQ. Land's End Airfield has an astonishing number of runways. One, two, three, four. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, choice of 8.
So right over.
Okay, you want to take 251, or on the flight plan, your next leg should take you to EGHQ.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yes, St Morgan.
What is?
EGHQ.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it called on mine? Oh, it is, mate. Sorry, yes. It's just I haven't zoomed in. On the outside, it just says Newquay EGHQ. Cornwall Airport, Newquay, RAF St Morgan.
Quite a famous place, that.
For what? So it's an RAF field. It's quite. Look at the dispersals on the. There's big dispersals.
And I think it's like a semi-naval air station. Probably. I can't remember exactly. It's quite well known. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if did you upload two or an updated one?
I did an updated one this evening. Did not pick that one up.
Maybe that's what it is then.
Yes, because the one I tried to download, the one I did it yesterday at work in my lunch. Yeah, and that's what I said. I couldn't figure out why it was going to take like 3.5 hours to get from EGLL out to Cardiff, then down this west coast to Land's End. I was like, what's going on? Obviously, I didn't have the aircraft loaded into the flight sim, so it didn't know what I was flying, how long it was going to take. So when I came home and started to put the flight plan into my GPS in the plane, it was like out to Lundy was 1 hour 10 minutes, and I'm like, what? So something's obviously gone on. So that's why we initially we were just going to land at Lundy. That was going to be the whole leg. But then I worked the plan out down to Lundy and down this coast here, over Newquay and all that sort of stuff. Get to Land's End, and we'd be within the 2 hours. So I think you've probably got the old.
Yeah, loads the new one in now, and I can see UNPUP now.
There we are.
That's what it was. So I've got my lines back now, thank you. See where we're going.
J Priest. Tony?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking you haven't.
Oh no, I'm still here.
I've been 40 weeks.
The plane isn't vertical.
I'm over wash away at the moment.
It's unfortunate. Maybe somewhere near Bowcastle.
I'm just north of Bodmin.
Yes, I can see that. See Scotty Dog. Dave. Should be long.
So what's that? So there's an estuary to the north of us with the town.
There's a
Padstow
How that's Padstow Rock.
and the River Camel.
Camel toe.
You sure it's not Newquay?
No, we're heading to Newquay.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
Rock Beach. Oh yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. That estuary coming in there. Is that a big bridge? Surely, isn't it?
Bridge, north or south? Or
Just on the over the river before the estuary breaks out. There's a yeah. Where's the bridge going?
it's A59, I think.
Yeah.
Or it might be the place Wade Bridge, maybe.
Wade Bridge it is, that's Wade Bridge. Yeah.
Oh yes, Wade
Yes.
Bridge. Yeah, it is the A39.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going over the Camel.
I've been there years ago, it's beautiful up there.
Approach Piper
Padstow
Golf, Charlie
Rock,
Lima
the
India Papa
estuary.
is type Piper Arrow
It's
4
got lovely
miles west of
sandy
Echo Golf
beaches
Lima Alpha,
each side of it, which is
3,200 feet.
stunning.
Request flight following.
Years and years ago.
Piper Golf, Charlie Lima, India Papa approach. Squawk
Big
7255.
windmills.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone's got JR
Piper
Hartley.
Lima, India Papa, did you copy?
Was it?
I've
What
just-
was he looking for? Fly fishing?
I've just seen that name ahead of us in the PC6 JP Priestley. Just
Oh,
reminded me. I
yes.
wonder if anyone's got JR Hartley.
Oh yeah. Just seen him as well now.
Piper Lima, India Papa, did you hear my last transmission?
Fly fishing.
It was
by
five
J.R.
fish.
Hartley.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, doesn't that advert seem from a different time now?
Oh, doesn't it just?
Kids-
Yellow Pages.
I
wasn't
say
it?
kids won't know what Yellow Pages are.
No.
Piper Lima, India Papa, please acknowledge.
Yell.com.
Yeah.
It's not doing very well either.
How do you just compete against the might of Google?
Piper Lima, India Papa,
and
ATC services terminated. Good day.
Getting told off. Not listened.
Google's just trouble Google is too big now, I think.
Feet, heading for Newquay.
Oh, here's that big airfield that you were talking about.
St. Morgan.
Morgan, isn't it? Morgana, I think.
Cornwall Aviation Heritage Centre.
Oh shit, that's got
see Land's End. Crazy that.
There will be a new key then.
Well, we look like.
This is where they do all the surfing, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, there's an old strip there, isn't it? You can see the old runway with all the dispersal points on it.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at the moment?
Right over Newquay, Nyan anyway.
Yeah, I'm just behind.
Oh, yeah.
We should be on heading with Perranporth now, chaps. Once you've cleared Newquay, you want 228 degrees EGTP. Go off Tango Papa. 9.7 nautical miles. And 2.3 miles to AI multiple ships. Every newbie.
Wow, you can have a full screen map with little nav map, as I just realised.
On your second monitor? Yeah, blast up full screen. Clear off all the side menus.
That's a lot nicer to look at.
Is yours tracked? You got it to centre on your aircraft?
Yeah. I so do the trails as well and attach the compass roads to my planes that follows along.
So coming up to another seaside town now with a sort of a straight sandy bay. You know what these places are?
That's Perran Sands, and you come up to Perranporth.
Perranporth, right?
That's actually a little airfield there, isn't it? That's Perranporth airfield.
So
Should be a nice sunny beach there.
Airfield here, you're right.
There's also a little airfields down here.
Yeah, quite.
See what I mean about having 3,000 if we're going to do all of the UK, every airfield in the UK. I don't think you would like the last man standing, would it? Who's the youngest? Dave, probably.
Dave.
Yeah, so Dave will be the only one that will be able to finish it.
I don't know.
We'll be in the ground. And then you want 235 once you've cleared Perranporth for Land's End. And you have just a huge choice of runways. I would suggest runway 25 because you're coming straight in pretty much from this heading.
Another place here. Town. It's not right on the shore's edge, it's just set back a bit.
Oh, this is
St. Agnes.
St. Agnes, yeah.
St. Agnes.
And then we've got Porthtown Beach, Sally's Bottom, Bassett's Cove. Hale Beach. Hale Beach is pretty impressive. St Ives.
I was there about a month ago. 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. You took a train
Yeah.
journey down. That's right.
Yeah.
My mate's gutted. He's going to boss at work. He's going to the Open Golf. 2 days.
Where? Is this Scotland?
Yeah, that's right. And
It's St Andrews, isn't it?
yeah, ScotRail are going on strike.
Oh, they're not.
They are right over the. So loads of people, and they weren't allowed. You were saying don't come in your car, don't park anywhere. There's no parking. So everyone has booked trains like from Edinburgh and all the cities around there,
And they're going on strike.
and they're on strike. So they're saying we'll probably get you. We can possibly get you there, but you're absolutely no way we'll get back. So what the hell? What a bunch of bastards.
It's horrible, isn't it? There's another airfield here right now. Right opposite London.
Oh yeah. Nan. Nan. Oh, RAF Port Reef.
Portsmouth. There's a little town. Looks really nice. What's that one just next to it? Or just to the west of it. Right on the coast.
Oh, that is Port Reef.
That is Portsmouth.
That's definitely an old RAF. Look at the little triangle.
Yeah, the name's familiar, isn't it? That goes with Portsmouth. I don't know what's happened with ScotRail. Ever since the SNP party nationalised Scottish Railway and called it ScotRail, they've had nothing but strikes, and about 50% of the services are running, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what. I can never quite get to the bottom of what they're striking about.
Just utter chaos, isn't it? And
Chaos, yeah, it is chaos.
the Uber guys will make out of it.
Yeah.
Right, so we
You
are.
can't plan anything, can you?
No.
Like that.
It's the-
I'm coming up to the Big Bay, and then St Ives is on the other side
That's
of the
right.
bay.
Yeah, and then we've got Land's End, pretty much below Andy Yuko. So we're about 8 minutes estimated.
It's very pretty, St Ives. It's all nice little houses.
Very,
So-
very, very busy.
Yeah, it is. It's busy when I was there. It's all very busy.
We stayed on the other side. We were.
It's very touristy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, still quite nice, but
It
very,
is.
you never want to go there in the school holidays.
You don't want to go there with David.
I'm with you, man. Really. The less people, the better.
I hear people. Genuinely do. I'm not allowed to go into a supermarket, not allowed to go anywhere near people. The message just sends me back into the car. So I just get mad with people. I just hate it.
Yeah.
People are just rude, aren't they? Just rude.
Rude and arrogant and horrible.
Yes, they are. They are.
No,
rude.
no, I mean, I should have done this really, but the other day at work, there's a primary school opposite, and I don't know if it's a teacher or parent, who was chucking the crust, like the bread off a sandwich, was chucking it out the car window.
Really?
And I know it's bread and I know birds eat it and stuff, but I won't have it. So I looked at her and shook my head, and she was just continuously doing it. So I went up and picked up the bread and chucked it back at her in the car.
Did you?
Yeah, so just put it in the bin. Just walked off.
Right.
Thought, I'm not
Right,
arguing,
no.
it's just wrong.
Was that on the work premise, were they? Or?
No, it was just on the road, but it was outside. It was public land, like just council land. but
Yeah, it's
I just-
still not
it's
the point,
ridiculous.
is it?
No, I see it all the time. you know, the parents will be walking with the children, and the parents will drop litter. And I'm like, and so the kids obviously pick up on that, and then that's how the full place is full of litter. Then it's ridiculous, absolutely. Ridiculous. And I just hate it. And I know it's just bread, but you're still littering. Just put it in the bin. It's just annoying.
When I walk to the shops, I walk down some alleyways, and I always end up with a handful of Kentucky Fried Chicken or, you know, soft drink cardboard cartons that I end up sticking in the bin. Always. Always.
That's just like countrywide now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put it in a bin or take it home with.
But yeah, it's just people. Just that's why I hate people. But it's things like that, and just irritate me. And I just get angry, and then I start getting not confrontational, but just like in the supermarket, if someone like, you know, like they're parking the trolley across the aisle.
Yeah.
You can't get around either way.
It's
And
just
they give you eye contact and stand there.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
the whole
the trolley and move it.
it's the whole selfish thing, isn't it? There's no concept of anybody else but themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just get pissed.
Guys, on our left now is Penzance Bay and St Michael's Mount. Can you see the island just on its own out in the water there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Got that.
Yeah.
You went there, didn't you?
We stayed in Penzance, which is the town on the the western end of the bay.
At what? St Michael's Mount?
Penzance itself.
I'll see if it was we'll head over.
I'll come with it.
It's 10-2, isn't it?
We walked round that bay to
Yeah.
the mount a couple of times actually. It was probably about 3 miles, I suppose.
We went. I think we stayed on the other side, so we were sort of Fowey and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Paul Pello, we stayed on that side. But we came over here for a trip, day trip. Got stuck in traffic on the bloody whatever it is, the coming down. But then once I actually got parked up and got on the beach, it was fabulous. My mate took the kids over to the mount.
It's nice, Michael's Mount. You can go out there by little boats.
Yes, that's right. And then you get off and climb up the side of it. We just sat on the beach, enjoyed the beach for a few hours.
So there's a church here right on the point where I am, and our house, guest house, hotel was right next to that church.
Not as impressive as St Michael's San Michel, south of France. Did that.
I've seen pictures of that place.
We were it was on our route to the south of France, and we were driving trip. We stayed in a little side of vineyard or whatever it is down there, and it was just right next to it. So we spent a day doing that.
And that I've just flown over Newlyn Harbour, and it's a massive fishing port. It's the second biggest in the country. Newlyn.
There's definitely not that many trees on St Michael's Mount.
There isn't, is there?
All actually in the ocean, to be honest.
There are trees on it.
Not that many.
I didn't go over actually.
Not that many.
It's got a square concrete block on it as well.
Oh, it's an old castle.
There's a castle on there.
Yeah, got a castle.
There's probably
a castle on it, so
Concrete warehouse.
should probably have
sorted out.
sorted out. Oh, I'm gonna go down, run down Penzance, Newlyn, Mousel. And I'm gonna come in on 3-4, I think. So come in on the Treen. Find now.
We've got buses round this bit of the peninsula. The road's so ridiculously narrow, as you can
Oh,
imagine.
crazy, yeah. And it's the high hedges. Not so bad in a bus, but in the car,
Yeah,
you're just constantly driving around like a valley.
yeah.
Can't see around the corner. And then obviously the locals are all completely used to it. Just
Too
drive like
low
a
terrain.
fleet of bloody lunatics.
Too low terrain. Too low terrain.
I'm gonna have to keep it.
Too low terrain. Too low terrain.
Fly to Land's End, then come back.
Too
to,
low terrain.
Well, we're coming out the last leg will be from here to Isle of Wight, I think.
Yeah.
Leg 8 will probably do it.
Right, we'll land at
go
Bembridge Airport.
Okay.
We go past the Jurassic Coast, please.
Can do, yeah.
That's Dorset. That's where I want to go.
We have to. If you drop it in the chat.
Tony,
Yes.
that
What?
gear down.
I'm just going over Land's End.
500.
It's a pretty bloody disappointment. Definitely starting to feel like we've done the UK.
Yeah.
Down. 3 in the green. You can see all your lights going in. It's really cool. Distance. Are they hard landings or are they
Yeah.
the grass?
Tarmac.
Tarmac.
Yeah. Quite nice. They've given it a little bit of modelling and detail.
Oh, yes. folks on this airfield?
500.
Runway is quite short.
It is, isn't it? Why was it? Why wanted to stop?
You're the trees.
Why would?
You've disappeared behind the tree.
It's in the trees, isn't it?
Yeah, my brakes aren't. My brakes aren't working. I haven't got any brakes.
It did look like you kept going at
Yeah.
a fair old speed.
What was that about?
I thought, blimey, I don't think Mark's going to make the end of the runway.
Oh, bizarre. Wonder if I had a brake failure.
Could have been brake failure.
Yeah.
That's a little airfield, isn't it? Airport's got buildings that are properly modelled.
That's why I hit the tree. I'm just gonna watch me. I'm just gonna reappear through this bush. Here we go, folks. And hello.
Hello. Hello.
I should definitely have stopped. I was only doing like 80 when I hit it. There we go.
Well, there isn't many pads.
No.
I'll go to the right. Hold on.
I'm on the one that's for a helicopter, so I've been told off. Are you stopping on the grass? I'm on the tarmacy bit.
You can stop on the grass. There is big
Yeah,
squares.
yeah, they're alright.
I'll go over here then.
Well, you guys are actually in the. It's showing as being the beach.
The beach.
Yeah, Beechcraft. What are you in? The
Oh yeah, beach. It is a bit bonanza.
Beechcraft Bonanza. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a spare space to the left here. That
I'm coming up here, mate.
you just drove through a van on my
Really?
thing. Or Tony did.
No, I'm stationed.
No.
That's, Dave.
Yes, Dave, isn't it? Oh, it's Mark.
It's me.
Oh, Mark's hovering in the air beside me.
Um,
You're 15 feet up.
Yeah, UFO style.
God, it's
Yeah.
crap, isn't it? Sort it out.
You left me on my own. You just left me as Billy No Mates. You know. Come over here now.
Leave it alone.
Boom.
Right, turn my plane off, I guess, and
That's nice.
what is?
You're in Kenmore Air, and the other two are black and red. Beechcraft.
Red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice, very enjoyable. Thanks for mapping that one out, Mark.
Oh, no problem. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Very
It's
nice,
nice.
yeah.
So I think we're. So what we're going to do is scoot down the bottom, round Lizard
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah.
And where do you want to be?
Let's come out and have a look at Mickey the map.
Plymouth.
Yeah, Plymouth. That's a terrific one. Well worth looking at, Plymouth.
So where's the Isle of Wight then? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So
Yeah, just
Bournemouth,
keep on
just the right of Bournemouth.
following. Exactly, yeah.
So
So
we'll
once
go.
you get to Bournemouth, go out over the Needles. Have a look at the Needles.
Yeah, so that's Lizard Point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lizard, and then we'll cut into St. Aust, Plymouth. So we'll go Lizard, then Plymouth. What's the Jurassic Coast?
Dorset. So it's after Plymouth.
Yeah.
So down Mothcombe, Big Bryon Sea, Sawmill Cove, East Pro, Start Point Lighthouse, and B Sands, Blackpool Sands, Berryhead, Brixham,
Brixham.
We go to Portland.
Brixham, Torquay. Well, if we head
Oh, Torquay. Yeah.
Torquay.
Exmouth.
So it's just below Exeter, right? East Devon area of Sidmouth, Branscombe. Is that the Jurassic Coast? Is it?
And Boscombe down.
Branscombe,
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Portland West,
Brand-
and then Bournemouth. Well, hang on, let's see let's just track that out and see how long it's going to take. Flight plan, new flight plan. So we're going to go from set as departure, Land's End, and then we're going to go. We'll go to RAF Kildrose.
Alpaca trekking with Moorview alpacas.
And then we'll go to Lizard Point. And then from Lizard, if we go to Falmouth. Yeah, we're going to do Falmouth, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh. Append position to flight path.
Essentially, follow the coast, but obviously not.
Yeah, it's close. Then Plymouth. Must be an airfield at Plymouth, is it? We'll go to here, Bovis Sands, append position to flight plan. Bovis Sands. Append to flight plan. Berryhead VOR. Exmouth. And then if we go. Waypoint, we go to 2. Seaton. Just rough this out to 2, and then we'll go across to Bournemouth.
Yeah, sorry I missed your links earlier. I was having food.
No, that's fine. Which one? Benbridge, Tony?
Enbridge, yeah. You can get to it because see the Needles on the western side of the island, that pointy bit on the west, and then maybe follow the coast over the northern bit.
Oh yeah,
You
Needles.
follow it round, and then once you get to the eastern side of the island, you
Cows.
just keep on, past that, right down to the eastern point of the diamond. Then at that point, you just turn a big soft right-hander and come in over the small cliffs and land at Benbridge Airport.
Benbridge Airfield. Okay.
Airfield, yeah.
Oh well, that's pretty rough. That's an hour and 25, so we've got room to. I've got room to move.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's easy. We can. So if you, I'm not very familiar with this. So when you say the Jurassic Coast, I need some. I need a bit more information.
I shall find it.
Yeah. Just give me waypoints off the little nav map, John, and I'll add them in. But I think we're easy. I think we can easily. That's definitely last leg. Then is next, the next one.
Yeah, lovely.
Right. Thank you for watching stream.